Shalom. This is the brother Yeshaya coming at you again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Racha HaKodash. And before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Racha HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. To you I say Shalom. The title of this lesson is going to be Seek for True Wisdom. Alright? Because, the wisdom of this world has no benefit, or at least has no answers to what's to come. And especially this modern type of wisdom, which is contrary to the scriptures, contrary to life, really. It's anti-life. The science and the philosophies and the wisdom of Esau, man, it's all contrary to the scriptures, right? No, that ain't really true wisdom. True wisdom comes from the scriptures, and ultimately fearing the Lord. But let me start off with this precept right here. Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing, right? Wisdom is the principal thing, man. That's what's important, man. Not riches, right? Not all the glory or whatnot. No, wisdom is the principal thing, right? It says, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. You see, get wisdom, man. And that should be a goal to Jake out there, man. Because Jake right now, man, y'all in a destroyed state of mind. Y'all in a dumbed down state of mind. Y'all don't know who y'all are as a nation. Y'all don't know how to maneuver in these times that's coming. And even in the times that you're living in. Y'all living in folly. So wisdom is the principal thing. It says, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Right? The true knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures. Which is your heritage, Jake. Talking to you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. This is your heritage. The scriptures is your how should I say it? It's for you, right? For lack for a better word, it's this is your tradition. This is your heritage, man. It was meant to be passed down to you, right? Because it used to be passed down to us orally, and even through different scrolls. Back then they had the scrolls, but now Esau, that people like to say that this is the white man's Bible, but the man doesn't know how to use the scriptures properly, showing you that this ain't his Bible, and this is not his. He doesn't fit the curses. He doesn't fit anything having to do with Israel. The scriptures was only for the nation of Israel, which is you so-called, like I said, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? So from here, let me get Proverbs chapter 9. We're going to start at verse 10. It says, the fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. You see? That's where the wisdom starts, man, with the fear of Yahweh. Right? It says, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. That's right, man. The knowledge of these scriptures. Knowledge of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Right? But ultimately, this is where wisdom starts, man. Because it's going to lead you to that path of righteousness, lead you to a path better than Jake is living in now. A whole hell of a lot better. Right? So let me get from here. Let's get 1 Corinthians. Because we know, like I said, like these scriptures, understanding and coming back to the scriptures, it will put us in a lot more better place as a people. And ultimately it's a benefit to us, right? As you read in Deuteronomy, actually, let me get that. Deuteronomy chapter 28, and you start the verse, it says, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth, and all the blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power." You see? So all the blessings, and you can go ahead and scroll down and read all that, you know what I'm saying? And you can see all the blessings, all the benefits of adhering to the scriptures, man. Fearing Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. You know, the laws ain't grievous, man. Therefore, like I said, they're for our benefit. So let me get this. This is 1 Corinthians 3:18. It says, let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seem to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, and that he may be wise. Salakia. It says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. So all the wisdom of this world, man, is foolishness to the Lord. You know, you're wise. You know how to make money in this side. You know how to flip houses. You know how to flip cars, or how to establish yourself in the society. You know, how to do certain little things, you know what I'm saying, to make your life easier, to prosper in this world. It's all foolishness to the Most High. Right? It says, for it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. You see? He's going to take you in your own devices. So, hey, that's the point, man. You got to try to get true wisdom, which comes through Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. Right? But let me get this. Proverbs 3 and verse 13. It says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver. Right? And what's the merchandise that comes off of wisdom? Everything, man. Everything stems off of wisdom. Especially from this truth, having understanding of the times that you're living in, having understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, it puts you in a better space. It puts you under the hedge of protection of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. Right? It says, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof of fine gold. Right, man? This is better than no gold and silver. Right? So getting the true knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures is key. Right? Not like these other, so-called prophets. Really, they're false prophets out here telling you that the MOTB is an embargo, or is sin, or is something else besides, the sea hip. Showing you they don't got true understanding, man. They don't got the true wisdom of the scriptures, right? Hey, they probably took the bag, They probably took that Judas purse. Took a little bit of crumbs from Esau's table so they can live a little bit more comfortably, right? Verse 15, it says, she is more precious than rubies. Yeah, wisdom is more precious than rubies, man. It says, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared to her. There's nothing comparable to this wisdom. Once you receive this wisdom, man, this is it, man. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, especially to you Jakes out there, man. This is a ticket to salvation, a ticket to that happily ever after moment, man, which we're gonna receive once Yahweh Shai returns, man, and delivers us. Lord willing, we'll be part of those hopeful with those few that get delivered. The elect, right? So from here, let me see. Let's get this, because like I said, having the understanding of the scriptures, will put like a hedge of protection around you and will help you be in a better state and a better mindset, really. Isaiah 33:6, it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure." Right, wisdom and knowledge, man, will be a stability of our times, especially entering here into Jacob's trouble. Entering here into Jacob's trouble, man, we're gonna need all the help that we can get. Right? And this wisdom and knowledge, man, is gonna keep us stable, keep us locked in. We won't be worried and won't be, you know, how should I put it? Won't be Salakia for that. But we won't be hesitant and doubtful and pretty much in this perplexed mindset to where we won't know what the hell's going on. We're gonna be stable. We're gonna be locked in, and we're gonna have our faith towards Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, right? And know that these things that's gonna come have to come in order for the kingdom to arrive, right? And for salvation to come. So we know these things. So this is gonna, like I said, this is gonna keep us in that cool mindset, cool mind state, right? Let me read this again. Isaiah 33:6. "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure." Right? And who's the ones that's having that have this wisdom, right? This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. Who's the one that has that? Who are the people that have that right now? Who are those that's telling you these things? The prophets, man. Right? Us here at Great Millstone, man, we're telling you what's to come. We're telling you what's coming down the pipe. Right? The prophets, the men of the Lord, man, hey, they got the eye salve. They got the vision, which is needed because the scriptures say, where there's no vision, the people perish. Right? So if it wasn't for us, coming out here telling y'all what's coming down the pipe, starting from our apostles and elders to our bishops on down, hey, if the prophets weren't out here, man, hey, everybody would be caught up in these terrible times. And nobody gonna be delivered. Nobody will be saved. But hey, that shows you the mercy of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because he always sends his prophets out to warn the people before things get, before he does any great action. Right? So from here, let's get Proverbs. Proverbs 13. Proverbs 13 and verse 20. It says, "He that walketh with wise men," like I said, who are those men that's giving you the wisdom? The prophets, right? It says, "He that walketh with wise men shall be wise." Hey, so if you attach yourself to these wise men and adhere to their message and to their words, hey, you too are going to receive the wisdom and knowledge of these scriptures, man. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures. Right? So you gotta, adhere to their message. Adhere to this word, receive the wisdom. Right? But it says, "But a companion of fools shall be destroyed." Because like I said, the wisdom of this world is foolishness unto the Most High. We got that in the scriptures. The wisdom of this world is foolishness unto the Most High. And you can see all these people out here, man, they're nothing but fools. Right? When you go to high school or when you go to college, they call you, they give you this title if you're like in 10th grade, or if you're in your second year of college, they call you a sophomore. And when you go into that, soph meaning wisdom, Sophia, Sophos, right? And then more or moros pretty much means moron. So you're a wise fool. So that's what everybody is around here, man. Nothing but wise fools. Got no true understanding. which we read, man, that true wisdom comes from fearing the Lord. True wisdom comes from these scriptures, right? That's where you're gonna find true wisdom at, man. But anyway, let me get that because I mentioned, this world is full of folly. Let's get this. Ecclesiastes 10 in verse 6, it says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Right? Folly is set in great dignity. Here in Babylon the Great, or even just around the world, bro, you're starting to see folly just spread throughout the whole world and being held in high regards. The whole thing with the moles, the woman being over the man, damn, sports being promoted like more than anything, rap, wicked ass rap music. I mean, all these things that Jake, cleaves onto or holds to high esteem is set higher than the truth, higher than the true wisdom. Showing you how backwards this place is, man. This place is backwards. This is the true Byzantine Empire right here, the backwards kingdom. But from here, let's go ahead and get another one. Proverbs chapter 10. Actually, it was just down in 23. It says, It is as sport to a fool to do mischief. Right, and that's how our people are, man. They're nothing but fools. And every single day, man, you hear, or at least if you go on social media, you'll see a lot of these stupid ass challenges. Jake doing stupid ass shit. Just Jake doing dumb ass shit. World Star Hip Hop, just another site you can go on to see the foolishness that Jake be under, man. Women doing twerk challenges, men doing all kinds of dumb ass shit, getting damn what's it called, weaves put on them and shit, getting the super lined up fucking haircuts, all kinds of bullshit, man. Right? It says it is sport to a fool to do mischief. It is sport to them, man. It's sport to the wicked of our nation, man, to do mischief. It's like a competition to them. But it says, but a man of understanding hath wisdom. That's right. Which, like I said, those men right now are those, the prophets on the highways and byways who have the true wisdom, right? Who are conducting themselves in a manner that is conducive to life, that is acceptable unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's going to lead to, like I said, it's going to lead to life everlasting. Not like these fools out here, man, that's going to lead, that path that they're walking, man, is going to lead them to death. Right? That's why in Proverbs 13 and 20, we read, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. So you over here, you associating yourself with a bunch of fools, man. Hey, that foolishness is contagious. And all that's going to lead you to is to death, man. Right? So from here, let's go ahead and get Hosea 4 and 6. Hosea 46, 4 and 6, it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Yeah, people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. They have no knowledge. No true knowledge. They can tell you anything else, man, but when it comes to the scriptures, they don't know. They got no understanding. Or they might tell you some bullshit that they heard from their pork chop eating pastor. Or some shit that they watched on a fucking bugged out video that Esau made. Talking about some Anunnaki and some aliens and all kinds of bullshit. But when it comes to the scriptures, man, they got no understanding. Verse 6, I'm going to read it again. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Right, so those that reject the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, they're going to be rejected. It says, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Right? Because this is for us. These scriptures are for us. And our people have forgotten the Lord. They have forgotten the ways, the way to walk in, which is through these laws, statutes, and commandments that the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, or the Lord has set up. Lord Yahweh. Right? People have forgotten. They deviated. They deviated from the righteous path. And look what's come of what's come of it. Our people are destroyed. Completely fucking destroyed. Men try to be women. Women try to be men. Damn Eve trying to dye her hair blonde, trying to be like the white woman. Jake be doing the same shit too. I mean, this shit is backwards, man. Confusion. That's what Babylon is, man. Babylon. That's what this place is called, Babylon the Great. Cause there's nothing but confusion going on around here, man. But it's all because, our people don't know who the true who their power is. They have forgotten, man. They deviated from the path. So now let me get this. Isaiah 30. Because the Most High, like I said, he's bringing them prophets out. The men that have the true wisdom to teach y'all, to let you know. Ultimately, we're the mouthpiece of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. We're his mouthpiece. Through us, he's bringing out his message. Because us out here in the highways and byways, us out here making these videos, we're not coming in our own spirit, man. We're coming in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, bringing you scriptures, breaking them down, making it plain upon tables, right? This is Isaiah 30 and 20. It says, and though Yahweh, or though the Lord, Yahweh, and though Yahweh give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner any more, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Who are the teachers? Starting with the apostles, man. The apostles of Great Millstone, right? To the elders and bishops, and on down. Those are the true teachers, man. Those are the leaders of Israel. Those are the ones that's going to lead you to the path that leads to life. Not Farrakhan, not no whatever motherfucker niggas hold to high esteem. It ain't them. Ain't no damn Shannon Sharp, right? None of these wicked ass motherfuckers, man. They have no knowledge. They have no wisdom. True wisdom. They have no true wisdom. At least no wisdom of the scriptures, right? So it says, verse 21, and thine ear shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right hand and when ye turn to the left. So the elect, they're gonna hear this message, man, and they're gonna adhere to it. They're gonna hear that voice behind their head saying, this is the right way, man. Get some more of this. 2/3, they ain't gonna hear that, man. They hate righteousness. Righteousness to them is not in. Righteousness ain't in for them. It's not the way to be right now. To them is wickedness. Wickedness is in for them. Not knowing that all that's gonna come out of that, man, is destruction. Death. Because really that's all black culture is. Black culture, Hispanic culture, Native American culture. It's all folly, man. It leads nowhere but to death. But 2/3 of Jake, man, they're gonna cleave unto that. Hey, it's written, right? So, like brothers always say, somebody's got to fill those shoes. So let's go to this. Proverbs 1, and I'm gonna start at verse 23. It says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. Right, 2/3 they reject the Lord. They reject this message. You know, they might, don't be thinking that they're rejecting you. Well, which, hey, pretty much they do. But ultimately, it's because they don't like the spirit that you're coming in. You're coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they're going to reject it. Right? It says, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, but ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof. Jake hates being reproved, man. Jake hates being rebuked. You tell a motherfucker that he's doing something wrong, oh, you're not supposed to be doing that, man. They call you a hater. You're just angry. You're killing my vibe. All this bullshit. Jake hates correction. Jake hates being told that they're wrong. They're like a woman. Jake has taken on this effeminate spirit, man, that needs to be cut off. That weak nature of Jake has to be cut off. But that's why all 2/3 of Jake is gonna have to be wiped out, man, because they're just too effeminate. You got this degenerate mindset. Verse 25, it says, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Yeah, Jake just waits, man, until it becomes their problem. If Jake ain't feeling the heat, Jake ain't feeling the fire, they ain't gonna do anything, man. They're gonna stay in that comfort zone. But once Jake starts feeling the fire under the ass, then they're ready to act quickly. If all else fails in their trust in Esau, if all else fails, they're gonna turn to the Lord. But by then it's gonna be too late. Because the time when you had the opportunity to receive this, you rejected it. So the Most High is gonna reject you in that day when you mostly need it. So it says, verse 28, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer, and they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, for that they hated knowledge. They hated this knowledge, man, the true wisdom, and did not choose the fear of Yahweh. They were none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. That's right, man. They despised all the message, the messengers, they despised it. They despised correction. So, it's going to be death to them. I want to get this last precept. It's Proverbs 3. I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, trust in Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. And that comes with that wisdom, man. Putting that trust in the Lord. Because you know that the Lord is going to take care of you, man. You can't do anything. You can't deliver yourself, man. You can't take hold of Esau's blessing and fight against him. The only thing you can do is trust in the Lord. Right? It says, and lean not unto thine own understanding. Right? Don't lean upon your own understanding. Verse 6, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. You see? So in these times, that we're coming in, this is going to be very, very important. This knowledge is essential, to know how to maneuver in these times that we're coming in. Like we read in Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, right? It says, and strength of salvation. So it's going to be our stability. And our hope is going to be in hope and salvation. So we're going to have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that he's going to keep us, man. He's going to take care of us. That in those days, he's going to direct our paths. Right? So, the point is, man, they seek true wisdom. Like I said, it's coming by the means of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. The apostles and elders and bishops on down. Right? The true men of the Lord. That's constantly out there, bringing out this message, giving you understanding of these scriptures in truth and sincerity. Because ultimately, man, if you reject this knowledge, reject this wisdom, you're gonna be rejected in that whenever you need it. You're gonna be rejected in Jacob's trouble, in the time of your calamity, right? So with that, man, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect pushing His word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Until next time, I'm gonna say Shalom.